Hey everyone, Clifford the Big Red Dog was a book when I was a kid. As it became a show, I enjoyed it. And now there's a live action movie. I don't think I'll enjoy this. Does this live action have that same fondness as I did for the character growing up? Clifford was just one of the many products of the 90s, has a sense of nostalgia, but not strong enough to make me want to go see it now. It's on Paramount Plus, so I gave it a shot, and here's my thoughts. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think Clifford is a big enough character, no pun intended, to be dogged back up. And it's been a long time ago. I don't remember there being an explanation of how Clifford became the Big Red Dog. And there might have been. What they came up with, you know, the magical John Cleese and this movie is just as good a reason as any. Now, the CGI isn't anything special, but I will say that, you know, it's definitely progressed since the early 2000s, like, you know, for example, Scooby-Doo live action. That was intentional anyway, to give it like a cartoony look, I think, and it worked, and also made it kind of forgivable that it wasn't very good. Give it a more realistic here, and you can definitely see the fur, you know, and stuff, and like the puddles it walks through and everything. It's definitely better than, but it's still not very good. I don't know why they couldn't just found a big giant dog and spray painted him red. I mean, they're not hard to find. They could have taken a real dog and blown him up, you know, the green screen or something. That would have maybe worked better, but I'm not a facts artist, so I don't know. Where this film fell flat for me was where it tried to fetch the humor, and it just didn't. It didn't work, for me anyway. I thought that the uncle was supposed to be the comic relief, and he just wasn't funny. Nothing against the actor, but it's just the way he was written. I'm sure kids will laugh at it. And that is, again, the point. This one-time watch was enough for me to be content and satisfied to never have to watch it again. It has a very thin story with a simple adventure, you know, and I think that's just enough to keep kids entertained. That's what it's for. And the money. As the film progressed towards the end, she has her speech and everything. I was like, it's gotten a little better. It's still not as bad as I thought it'd be. Like, you know, I thought it'd be horrible, and there's not a whole lot of room for success when it's crammed in a room with a big giant dog. What else can you do with it, really? You know, I'm sure we'll tug some heartstrings for one that was even more fond of the books and shows and stuff. It'd be great to see with your family. I mean, that's the important part. I do appreciate the moral of the story, which is being brave enough to stand out and, you know, speak for what is important to you. I just really hope the mom isn't allergic to dogs. Could you imagine how much the food is and how much it shits? It is on Paramount Plus for free, and kids will get a good laugh out of it. It's not entirely a big red flop. I hope y'all enjoy it.
Cool. Why don't we get you on the scale in your butt? I'm just gonna write heavy.
Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.